It wasn't easy, but we made it. Oh, how you guys doing? Glad to be here. Happy to be here.
We made it. Finally.
We made it.
Huh?
We did.
Didn't think we were going to.
This hunt was a late season hunt for buffalo. Marks the latest that Rich and I have ever hunted. I think this is the latest in the year that he's ever hunted. So if you look and notice, everything looks nice and green. That's because the first rain has come to the area. Very nice, very nice. Rich says this was an old government facility.
You good there?
Oh yeah.
Steve, do both. Don't just do both and then stop.
All right.
Yeah. Both group next to each other, but they are a little bit left, but not extremely. I'm happy with it if you are.
All right, and close enough. Minute of buffalo. We're gonna pick them up.
Right. Let's do this.
So this is a late season hunt, the last hunt of a long season for the boys. I appreciate their letting me come this time of year. Dugaboy track.
This river here goes all the way through to the next road, and it's I would think that he's probably following this
Fall River. But something that was totally unexpected is the Christmas beetle. We're now the 2nd day of December, and the Christmas beetles, known in the U.S. as cicadas, have come out. And they are absolutely deafening in certain areas. Hopefully Ray will pick up some on his video as we go forward in the hunt.
big buffalo. That's a good bull. Yes, it's a nice bull. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Nice bull. Nice bull.
Yeah.
Very nice bull.
Yeah.
There was this little bit. It was a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just take one more step,
If he took one more to the right, he would have been in this sort of little gap.
he'd have come out.
Yeah.
Come out and open.
Nice start to the hunt, though.
Yeah. One more step, and we'd have had some action.
Yeah.
Driving down the road, passed two Dugaboys down sleeping, turned around, came back to get the windbreak, got out and walked around.
I don't think they ran. I think they just walked off. They just do a loop in like this. I only thought there were 4. The whole time we were coming in here, I thought there were 4.
What? There's a great plane, though.
Huh?
Over there.
Neither. No, wait, no. Don't shoot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I thought there were 4.
Okay.
So I didn't see the first one, and I didn't see but the 2 middle were very nice,
Yeah,
but still,
Still soft.
yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for the first day,
Yeah.
no. But I didn't know there were 5, so that's the 5th one that crossed. Yeah, very nice, pretty buffalo,
Yeah.
but you could just see here, just
still had a lot of hair in
Yeah, just not that proper, fully solid. They need another, probably not much, probably only another year and a half.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they were just very nice, but just a little young. And we're only 4 hours into the hunt, so yeah, we got a lot of time. We were on the way back. I'm going to call it a day. The boys told Rich that the Duck Boy right here, everybody piled out, got a gun, got it loaded, stepped out, and he looked up and got a shot off.
And again, second. Footy. Yeah, get it. Give it to him.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
Steve.
Oh, wow. Screwed that up. Opened the gun. Tried to fire the empty chamber. Got 2 shots, 3 shots in.
Reload?
Yeah. I got shells.
Yeah, reload. Well, that was exciting.
Dang. I did everything wrong.
Well, he's over there, so not everything wrong. He's got heavy bosses.
Yeah.
That was actually the first thing I saw. I just saw how big his bosses were. I was like, man, he's got mass. Well done.
Thank you. That's not.
Zongo enough on the tangara motor. Hey, okay. Next time I'm gonna try you and you at the motor instead of the nyati.
Thank you. I can't believe it.
Hold on, Eddie. Hold on.
I can't believe he got back up, turned him a flip.
Yeah, he just put him on his butt.
Oh no. Kind of a classic Steve Buffalo hunt. It's kind of a running gunfight. But yeah, rolled the thing. And then I was bound and determined to shoot an empty chamber. So anyway, we're here now. Thank you. Thank you guys for tracking.
The mass on them is beautiful. Well done, Steve.
Thank you. Boys, on the sticks, quick, bang.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If the perfect opportunity comes on the first day, we'll take it. If it doesn't, well, we'll just carry on hunting.
Day two.
Nice buffalo. He's still got some give there.
Only I can make it exciting after he's down on his back. Oh Lord. Good buffalo. Big boss. End of the first day. What a way to end the first day of a hunt. Wow. Wow.
Nice end to the day. It was exciting, quick, nice ending to the day.
Yeah.
Well done, Steve.
What a way to end the first day.
Well done.
I can't wait till tomorrow. Probably a rhinoceros or a dinosaur.
Honestly, just another fantastic hunt with Steve. Another nice buffalo. I mean, today has been exciting from literally before sunup. We've been on 8 Duggar boys, seen 6, 9 Duggar boys, seen 7, shot 1. So it's been a heck of a day, and it is only day 1, but I'll take a buffalo like this any day on day 1. So, no, it's another good day in Africa.
Well, we want to have a good day to chase a buffalo. Well, the strategy going forward after the taking of the first buffalo, we get a wake-up call at 4 o'clock. The cruiser's rolling at 4:30 with or without you. Lest you think it's exceptionally early, we typically arrive at the point that we want to begin tracking just at daylight. Riding around looking for buffalo and found them. Yeah. So, yeah. Curiosity, I guess, could kill the buffalo at some point in time. So, we are only hunting Duggar boys. No herds of buffalo, no herd bulls, only bulls that have served their time in the herd and then moved on to bachelorhood. So that's what we want.
I don't know if they ran or not, but they've obviously moved in. We just need to try and look at them.
Those are best hunted via tracking. The track is usually discovered first thing in the morning as you drive and check water points. You see what has come to drink that night. If the track is interesting, we load up and begin to go.
They know something's behind them now, so they're gonna go. They'll stop and they're just gonna watch. They've got to get there. No.
Our strategy has been challenged by the first rains. The rains have come and have created small puddles for drinking, for buffalo relaxation, which is wallowing. They're scattered throughout the bush, and we really don't know where they are. We'll find them and stumble across them as we go, but we don't know where they are, so it puts extra emphasis on being able to pick up a track that we can see initially from the road at a water point. One of the prettiest sounds in the world.
That mud is still wet. And it's been hot.
Yeah, it's been
so,
hot.
I mean...
And the wind's been blowing, so... Yeah.
And if he's coming now, he might just be feeding, so we might be able to catch up to him quick.
Golden hour.
Oh, it's the KZ.
5 o'clock, baby. Golden hour. Buffalo.
I see the thing. If he gets up and you think that you can shoot him, shoot it. It's this way or that way. This way. We need 3 seconds. That was a clear shot. Yeah, he was. Not about that much clear shot. That was a proper bullet. Yeah.
The trackers that Rich has are exceptional in their skill to be able to not only spot a track, But to age the track, did it occur last night? Did it occur an hour ago? Fresh and smelly buffalo sign. Is it one that we looked at 2 days ago? And in addition to picking up the track, recognizing it's a track, they will also see if it's, in many cases, a track that we've seen before, or a track that we followed that proved unfruitful. The buffalo is too small, it was whatever. So the skill of the tracker is exceptional, and you really don't appreciate it. Even I can see a track on sand, but when you get off into the bush and when you get off into the fresh green grass, that's when the tracker skills really come to the forefront, because they have to look through the grass to see the earth to find the track. In addition to tracking, the trackers and Rich use their hearing, which is far better than mine, and their sight. Only thing I can see is just bush. They can actually see buffaloes or tail movement. And one other thing, they use the sound of the oxpecker to locate the buffalo. So off we go. We're walking on the track. We're following it. We're judging it. As we get closer, the track gets fresher. As the track becomes more fresh, we slow down, and we become as absolutely as quiet as possible. And not a single stick breaking, a scuffed foot can spook a buffalo. They have exceptional hearing, so we get very quiet. As we get close and the final stalk begins to take place, only the two trackers, Rich and myself, will go forward. The camera folks are asked to stay back. Any other trackers are asked to stay back. Fewer people means less noise. Less noise means less chance of discovery. So here we are. We've tracked the buffalo, and the track can be as short as 20 minutes or it can be over 2 hours. And it's quite taxing to walk quietly for 2 hours through the bush. So we're close, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to close the deal and get a shot and shoot a buffalo.
The buffalo dung is hot. Oh, really? Yeah.
Because at this point, the buffalo typically is in a very, very thick and confined space. He feels comfortable there. You know that he is in that thicket, but to pick him out from all of the brush in that thicket is one thing, and then try to get a clear shot is a whole nother level of exercise.
In here is still thick. So if they turn and go, and we still got a bit of time to work them, so I thought maybe.
Steve, they can see them. They can see the buffalo.
Oh, you're doing all this while contending with the variances of the breeze held over your head. As long as the breeze and the flow of air flows from the buffalo to the trackers, you're golden. They don't know you're there. The minute the breeze reverses, and which it does on a very, very regular basis due to changes in air temperature, the buffalo have an exceptionally keen sense of smell. They don't hang around. They get a whiff of a human, up they go, and off running they go. And you've just lost your investment of that track.
One of those buffalo is a flippin' brute. I'm not joking. He was in a small his head. He actually had to turn his head because of his horn to turn and walk away.
But you still had a good time tracking. You still did a good job to get that close.
I get you. I break his neck.
To get the opportunity to take a shot, you just didn't get the opportunity to close the deal.
Well,
exciting afternoon.
You can do it. I might send you back in pieces in order to.
One of the interesting things is we were sharing how good the meat pies are in New Zealand.
Yummy.
And Rich just happened to mention it to the cook.
We tried to copy
Oh, the pies,
the pies.
they're good.
This is the Unetsi version.
Well done.
And so we've enjoyed meat pies every morning for breakfast since, and they're awesome. They just fill you up, taste very good, very, very tasty.
Oxpeckers. Maybe beneath there's a big buffalo underneath the oxpecker. That'd be great.
One of the most difficult things to do is to walk quietly in the bush underneath your footing, and the footing can be anywhere from rocks the size of baseballs that are loose and you're turning and twisting your feet trying to walk quietly, to leaves that have still crisp and have fallen, and when you step on them it's like stepping on cornflakes. Very, very difficult. And then of course there's always the stray stick or maybe vine that'll catch your foot and can cause one to lose their footing in the most delightful of ways. So yeah, take a face plant. So you have to be quiet, you have to lift your feet up, you have to watch where you walk.
But it's so thick and so noisy in here. Even if you try and be quiet, you still
If you get catch,
you can't see them.
And in addition, in this part of the world, if it has a leaf, it probably has a thorn. So you don't grab and push branches, twigs, or sticks out of the way. You very carefully, with great respect, move them aside so you can move along your way. Just because you set out to hunt buffalo doesn't mean you're not going to interface with other animals. Gee, on this hunt, we found a magnificently colored small snake.
Spotted bush snake. Little cool little guy. Latin name is Philothamnus semivariegatus. They eat lizards and skinks, and sometimes frogs. It is mostly arboreal. They like to climb trees quite a lot, very good at it. Quite a fast species of snake, easily identified by the blue tongue, the spots, the green head, and the yellow eyes.
Heaven knows, I can only remember it as a very, very handsome snake that had an attitude and actually snapped at me.
Look at the colors on him. It's actually quite pretty, eh?
Oh, he's beautiful.
Oh, he's not happy now.
So, snakes, there are snakes. That's probably the first one I've seen in several safaris. But in addition to that, there's an abundance of wildlife. Everything from eland that looks like they need to go to Jenny Craig. They're so big and plump. They can still run, but they're very, very healthy animals. There's, of course, always the ever-present impala, running and jumping and looking just absolutely graceful, to the zebra, trying to dare you to get close to them and moving on. We came across a fresh lion kill. Guarding that fresh kill were 4 young male lions.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you, being close, and we were probably 30 yards from the lions, you really can't appreciate how big a lion really is. Their forearm is probably the size of most teenagers' calves or legs. They're just big, muscular animals. They took exception to our being there. After they got up, bristled at us, I thought it was a smile, but others told me it looked like the beginning of a growl.
Watch out!
We decided to get out there and let them finish their hard-earned breakfast. We've spent multiple days driving, trying to find tracks, and one of the things we had to do on a regular basis was to remove a broken tree that had been pushed over by an elephant that was blocking the road. And elephants push over trees, sometimes to eat the roots, sometimes to eat just a trunk full of leaves from the top, and sometimes I think they push it over just because they would like to push it over. So we've gotten these out of the way. We've seen their handiwork. You see the pushed over trees across the entire concession, and we had not seen a single elephant. We'd seen footprints. We were told they were made by elephants, but maybe there was a guy wearing elephant shoes. I don't know.
I'm seeing pepper ticks everywhere.
But there's no elephants. And so we're in the process of kind of winding up a hunt one evening, and there from our right come 4 bull elephants. They weren't running, but that was a very, very fast walk. And they were on a mission going from point A to point B. And they came right past the truck, and I'm happy to say they paid us absolutely no attention at all. So it's quite exciting to see the elephants up close. 4 elephants. I don't know where Rich rented them. They're the first elephants we've seen, how many years? Yeah. Several years coming here. So anyway, it was really neat to see it and see them so up close. It's neat. Bulls, all bulls. Probably one of the least recognized and maybe most neglected portion of wildlife in Africa is the tortoise. The tortoise just kind of goes about his business. He doesn't bother anyone, but they are just absolutely gorgeous when you look at them and study the markings on the shells. So when we happen across a tortoise, we always take time to look at it and admire nature's work. At the end of a long day, remember our day started at wheels up at 4:30. We would be out longer, but Rich can't see anymore. It's just pitch dark. We can't do anymore. So the day's over. We get back to camp, take a quick shower, and sit around the campfire and lie to each other a little bit. Then we move up to the dining table, which is on the veranda. And it's a bit challenging at night. Remember, this is the very, very first part of the Zimbabwe spring. And with spring, not only comes leaves and flowers and grasses, it brings out the insects by the thousands, tens of thousands. So we have to serve ourselves via flashlight because we don't dare turn the lights on. The first night we turned the lights on and we had to clean the bugs out of our plate as it literally rained bugs on us through the entire meal. So it's a bit of a challenge, but hey, you're one with nature, so don't gripe.
To good hunting.
To good hunting.
To many more.
This is just before the last hunt of the trip, and we've been very successful. We've taken a buffalo. We've truly enjoyed the African bush and all the adventures and animals that it brings. We've spent the bulk of the hunt tracking, chasing, scheming, plotting, in all effort to try to shoot a second buffalo. And to this point, we've been unsuccessful. The buffalo have winded us, they've spotted us, and no shots were fired, no buffalo was hurt, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't an absolutely successful hunt. The hunt is about getting to the animal, it's about enjoying the brush, it's about enjoying the people. It's so much more than just pulling the trigger. And so I can say that unless something happens this afternoon, we'll go home with 1 buffalo, not 2, and I will say that it's a very successful hunt. Anyway, the story that I tell will be like this.
Okay.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You bit it off.
Bitten by a snake, ate the whole thing.